If you guys don't like this aspect of new GTA Online updates, then you might not be a fan of what's going to be coming next. That's what we're going to be discussing in this video today and a whole lot more. And I'm quite frankly excited for whatever Rockstar decides to do next in GTA Online. I really hope it's something bold and ambitious and it gets some excitement injected into GTA Online. And according to Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, it's very likely going to feature one big part. He said this the other day on the GTA forum site. The agency being a celebrity solutions agency is kind of Rockstar's way of introducing new gameplay on top of focusing heavily on music artists too. So that's the thing I'm talking about. The next GTA Online update is probably very much likely going to feature more music artists, just like we saw with Dr. Dre in the Contract DLC, or our DJs in the Cayo Perico heist, our nightclub residency musicians in the After Hours update. Rockstar is going to heavily focus once again on music. And the rumor is that the next DLC is going to be the Contract Part 2, with a focus very likely on another artist that was added in the Contract DLC, Rosalita. We know her radio station, Motomami Los Santos, so it would not be shocking at all if someone like Rosalita is featured like that. Now, moving on, there was some more follow-up to this entire discussion. Someone said, true, but do you think that could happen in this iteration of GTA Online? It feels like Rockstar could create a special event with its own little session featuring an artist or group at some venue in Los Santos, and it would work Fortnite style. With TezFunds2 saying they can claim it's a live event but have everything pre-recorded beforehand, like Dr. Dre performing at Record A Studios. Because it's unlikely that Rockstar would ever do a Fortnite style of live event in GTA Online, Epic Games managed to do that thanks to their engine team behind Unreal Engine. They spent their time scripting all the elements that come into play, and the fact that the game receives frequent updates pretty much monthly. Plus, a ton of developers had to be at the right time and place to record all that live. GTA 5, on the other hand, doesn't receive much updates at a similar rate to Fortnite. Having a ton of developers on standby for a live event in GTA Online is likely not worth the effort and time that could have went into other projects like GTA 6. Keep in mind, Rockstar did change how the game loads the DJ tracks from within an offline version of a user-generated file, much like the contact missions hosted within the cloud. But even if we end up receiving an online version of that, it would hardly allow them to do much more than selecting what set of tracks should be selected and other minor benefits. Nothing major such as motion capture in real time like the Travis Scott event in Fortnite. And we need to keep in mind here that at the end of the day, GTA Online is a game that was built and came out in 2013 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So I think at least with this version of GTA Online, we're kind of limited in what Rockstar has the ability to do. Maybe that's something we see in a second version of Grand Theft Auto Online, whether it's GTA Online 2 or just Grand Theft Auto 6 multiplayer. It'll also be interesting to see what other things Rockstar will be able to do, like how big the map will be. Will we be able to travel back and forth between multiple different lands and worlds? Now, even if something like that is possible, it still seems like that's not Rockstar's MO to do a live style event like that. Now, TezFunds2 does bring up a good point. They can claim it's live and just have everything pre-recorded beforehand and then just have it release where it looks like a live event. That would actually be kind of cool when it's all said and done, even if it, at the end of the day, it wasn't live. Now, I think that Rockstar's probably just going to do what we've talked about in the past, where Record A Studios is just going to be the host to multiple different artists and musicians. And that's what I eventually end up thinking we're just going to see there. But I don't believe that's how Rockstar works on stuff, where they focus on live events. They're more about like the pre-recorded stuff, like here's our DLC, here's our drip feed coming after, and oh, by the way, we're also working on a new version of Grand Theft Auto, which we've confirmed is in development. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that'd be super cool if like Dr. Dre went to the amphitheater in-game and like we saw him performing and there was like a giant crowd there. That would be super cool. It doesn't even have to be real life people either, real life musicians. It could be, some in-game GTA characters, whether that be like Love Fist or something like that, recording and having a live event. And maybe everyone that attends could get like an exclusive item or something that showed they attended, or maybe access to the next show or something like that. Rockstar could actually make it pretty cool. So that'd be interesting to see if they did do something like that. And last but not least, today we ended up getting some more follow-up. Someone ended up saying the van does not have any sort of web page / place to buy it from. They're talking about the LD Organics van that Lamar has throughout the story and the short trip missions that you actually can see and drive the van in. Furthermore, it shares the same problem as the Bunker Caddy, where there is no catalog data for the vehicle, resulting in you being able to apply a tracker, thus making it unavailable to be a personal vehicle even with special means. At least on PC, the console catalog data is different. And he says, interestingly enough, I recall Rockstar listed it within the trade price requirements function for the contract DLC vehicles, but decided against it afterwards. Would be cool to own with the smoke effects. Lamar does mention it only has 2 colors. I guess that's one reason why Rockstar didn't allow us to own it, but it could work as a Pegasus vehicle. I definitely wish Rockstar would have more fun with a lot of the vehicles they've added in the game, whether it's the Lost MC Slam van or the LD Organics van. I think that'd be so cool if our characters could actually have those, or make them, one-off special events. Kind of speaking of live events, wouldn't it be cool if like Lamar put on a live event where anyone that attended got the ability to purchase his LD Organics van, and that was like the only time you could get it? Talk about a rare vehicle. That would be really, really cool. Again, maybe this is something that Rockstar can apply in the second version of GTA Online whenever that does arrive. It's going to happen. If it's for sure going to happen, we just kind of don't know when, or if it'll arrive with GTA 6 or something along those lines. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page, where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more about everything we discussed in this video today, what Rockstar is going to do next in GTA Online, sort of how a second version of GTA Online might be needed if we are going to get some of the stuff we talked about in this video today. I also think this first DLC needs to be kind of big and glamorous, because you just got a lot of new players that got the game on the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S for the first time. So they're going to be expecting something big, and I think Rockstar really needs to deliver. Again, let me know what you're thinking down there on my Facebook page. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.